Alrighty, howdy neighbors and welcome back to Under Maintenance. Last time, we dated the tech support guy. This time, I think we're gonna go for TikToker. That means we have to go all the way over here to where we first choose our drink. I'll have a pint of whatever you have on tap. I think he's beer. You're about to get either very lucky or very unlucky. The pressure systems went out of whack, but Theo was here with his gang and he volunteered to help. He's fixing the beer tap at the moment. Okay, I do. I picked the wrong one. Okay. How did I fuck up something so basic? Alright. So we're not gonna date the TikToker. We're dating long hair, dude. The bartender points at the guy with the toolbox over at the end of the bar. You can head over there and ask him if it's fixed. Otherwise, I can only give you some from the bottle. Head over to the guy and smile at him. I forgot his t-shirt. He's a music band. Why is that so funny to me? Oh, fuck, I'm sorry. Focus. Hey there, the bartender sent me over to see how things are going.
I think I'm pretty close to done. Could you hand me that wrench there?
No. I like his earrings. They're very nice. He uses one hand to hold the pressure gauge, while his other hand points to the tool that seems to be just out of reach. I give it over.
Thanks.
Iris.
Thanks.
He continues adjusting the broken tap.
What brings you to the bar tonight? And more importantly, why the long face?
His bottom is out of action, and I have no idea when he will get better. Oh my god, did I really just say that out loud? This guy's really easy to talk to. I just forgot myself.
My condolences. I hope everything sorts itself out sooner or later.
Thanks, Theo. The man I met at the bar earlier, Mark, strolls over. Hey you, stop bothering the handy boy here, and come have a drink with me. I am a better conversation anyway. Man, she just said that someone goes to her sick. Show some respect. As I was trying to understand what exactly that just meant, Mark raises his hand and starts backing away. Sad chick alert. Come find me when you're less somber. As I watch Mark walking back to his stool, Theo lets out a sigh. I don't care what's up with Mark these days. Does everyone in this town know one another or something? Anyway, let's try this out, shall we? Theo puts all the tools away, grabs a glass from behind the bar, fills it up with the tap, then hands it to me. Just don't tell Luca I'm taking over his job, okay? I take a sip from the glass and it's fizzy, alright. Whatever was wrong with the tap's pressure system seems to have been fixed. Let's back from my glass to Theo. Does that mean he's free now? So what are your plans for the night? Just ask the question. A stranger strolls over and leans on the bar. Theo! You good to go? Yeah, just wrapping up here. Thanks for the help, Iris. I enjoyed talking to you. See you around. Theo gives a thumbs up to Luca and walks away with the stranger. I enjoyed talking to you too. Call after him, but it doesn't seem like he hears me. Well, that was awkward. I guess I didn't draw the lucky straw after all. As I'm about to look for another conversation partner, a stranger who just took Theo away from me rushes back in and approaches me. Hey, you're ours, right? Yeah, who's asking? Not important. Here, take this. He hands me a poster with an address. What exactly is this? Tomorrow's Tuesday, right? Tomorrow at this address, around 5 in the evening. Theo's inviting you over for... Theo's inviting you over for a date, okay, bye. The guy waves and rushes out. I stand corrected. This was awkward. But he seemed like a nice guy, and everyone seems to know him. Totally no serial killer vibes here. I pocket the address. Might not be leaving with anyone tonight. There's always tomorrow, right? Guess that means it's time to head home. Well, I went up to a bar instead. And? Didn't get any action tonight. Sorry, Iris. But I did get a date tomorrow. He's very handy and good looking. Incredibly easy to talk to. Where's the date? At his place, I think. I'll pin my location. You better tell me everything tomorrow night. Of course. Good night. A search in Rooster Maps reveals the address in question to be a house in a decent neighborhood. Definitely better than mine. As I wait for my hyperdrive, I hear a meow in the distance. Must be my imagination. The baby. There was a fluffy rub on my legs, and I looked down to find a pure white cat. Oh, you're that cat I saw yesterday. Do you remember me? You're very friendly. I kneel down and pet the cat. It forces its head on my hand, demanding all of the pets. You like that, huh? As I pet the cat, my phone dings to let me know that my hyperdriver has arrived. Sorry, kitty. I gotta go. But maybe I'll see you later. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't want to leave you. Honestly, I'll just stay with the cat. 5 minutes before the meeting time, the hyperdrive lets me out of the address I received last night. At first, I don't see anybody in the yard. When I scan the area, I see 2 muscular legs poking out from beneath an old car in the garage. There are a bunch of tools strewn around the site. The sound of a man's grumbling voice coming out from out of the car.
I can't believe this is also rusted through. These were supposed to be mint parts.
He invites me over, and he's fiddling with his car. I believe he's not waiting for me. I walk over to the source of the voice to clear my throat. Theo.
Oh yes, 1 second.
The owner of the legs slides out from beneath the car and gets up to his feet.
Hey.
Oh, hey. Iris, right? Right at the bar. His husband was still at the hospital. What husband? Richard and being sick yesterday, no? Oh, no. He thinks my 2D husband is real. How do I explain this to him? Just, be straight up, dude. This literally cannot get too much worse. Well, what I meant was, my husbando from a game. A game? Yeah, that's right, he's made up. It's like real love life. Not sure I completely understand, but I'm glad no one is sick. Well, I'm assuming that Ted told you where to find me. It's weird that he didn't call. I'm usually off on Tuesdays. But if there's anything urgent, I could help. I have to get the truck from the shop first, though. Sorry, I had no idea who Ted is. I'm here for a date? Date? Here for fruit. Before I say anything, a hideous, loud melody starts blowing from the pocket of his jeans. I'm sorry, I have to take it. Theo takes an old, scuffed-up flip phone out of his pocket and brings it to his ear.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm home. I plan to be here for a while. As well. Yeah. Wait. Is that why there's a cute thing in my door saying she's here for a date? Who is it calling a thing? Wait, he thinks I'm cute. Well, she's 5 minutes early. Okay, bet you 20. Still up for drinks on Friday. Looking forward to it, man. Watch Theo flip his phone closed, slide it back into his pocket, and extend his hand.
Hey.
Hey. Well, apparently I'm here for a date as well. I fucking hate it here! What exactly is happening? Looks like my friend thought we'd enjoy each other's company. Since you came all the way here, we might as well. Okay. That explains a lot. This is weird, like serial killer weird. Is he gonna invite me in now? He looks nice. But was this an awful idea? Should I bail? Why don't you grab a chair in the back while I clean up?
I'd invite you in, but I can't be sure you're not a serial killer.
He winks, gesturing to a small backyard behind the house as he starts walking through the door on the side of the house. I'll have you know, serial killers are... Because this is a lie. So, no falsities here. And just in case, I have pepper spray.
And now I know you have pepper spray. If I were a serial killer, I'd come back out wearing goggles.
I head to the backyard and take a look around. Well, small, it's pleasant and well kept, but lacks any kind of noticeable character. After about 5 minutes, Theo reappears wearing a fresh t-shirt, his hair still dripping wet. He's carrying 2 cans of beer. Is stout okay? I think I should have some fizzy drinks in the fridge too, if you'd prefer those. So sorry. Beer sounds perfect. I'm not picky. After all, we're not driving home because we got a ride, so we're fine. We pop the can open and we click them together in a small toast. Do you hang out at the bar a lot? It's a great get-together spot. When my friends are in town from touring, we like to meet up there. Luca usually has a nice jazz playlist going. Not too loud. Might not be my style, but I appreciate good music when I hear it. Respect, Theo. Yeah, it did look nice. The ambient music, it was relaxing too. We sip our drinks in awkward silence. Finally, I decide to speak up, with what I consider a neutral question. So, Tuesday's your day off. My brother has kids, so I cover the weekends so they can spend time with them and rest as needed. But yeah, I try to have Tuesdays off. Is that your only day off? Depends on the week. We find ourselves busier than usual. No. But some weeks I'll take Wednesdays or Thursdays off too. Recently we've been busy though. What about you? I also off on Tuesdays. I go in whenever I'm summoned. I'm pretend retail manager.
Oh.
My condolences. Yeah. At least I have some sort of a schedule. Some sort.
Yeah, but things happen, you know?
Oh, I surely do. Things are getting awkward. What should I do now? I mean, this is a nice place. I'm curious. How does one afford a house in this day and age? Theo shrugs. Take over the family's shop at 19, skip university, and generally be too busy to be a usual 20-something money-sick things. That bad? You do what you have to do. My dad got sick. Someone had to step up. He scratches absent-mindedly at his tattooed right arm, covered in music and travel-related imagery. But those moments kind of help you figure out what's really important in life. Sure, there were some things I would have liked to do, but I wouldn't trade the time I spent with my family for anything. We sit in a comfortable silence before I follow up. So, what do you do in your free time? Any hobbies? Theo chuckles and gestures to the garage. I inherited this fixer-upper from my dad. He just stayed at the house behind him.
And then I bought that fixer-upper. I watch my brother's kids from time to time, too. Any hobbies always seem to go to the back burner.
Thankfully, I seem to be in the final stretches of these projects. Just a couple of things left that I can't seem to manage to procure. Oh, well, you definitely seem to be doing something right. Out of curiosity, has repairing cars been your whole life? A good chunk, but not my whole life. You mentioned you had things you would have liked to do. Like what? Any other hobbies? Used to be into music a lot. Played the drums. Yo, same! But I had different priorities as I grew up. Same! Now I try to teach my students how to do rhythm instead of actually playing. It was a bit melancholy, but we did want to get to know each other. But what happened with the drums? Oh, they're still somewhere in the basement. I haven't tried them in ages, though. Why not? Just priorities growing up, that's all.
What about you? What do you do when you're not at your job?
I play games. Sorry, I didn't get that. I play games. Like chess. I have a set and sometimes watch the tournaments on the cable. Oh, Theo. No, on a computer or on my phone. Oh, I have Snake on my phone too, but I never managed to win. I play story games, and no one wins at Snake. Theo raises his hands defensively.
Okay. I'm not good with this tech stuff. But do you want to tell me more?
Sure. I continued chatting with him about everything and nothing. There is something about his easygoing nature that makes us feel less like new acquaintances and more like old friends meeting after years. The one I'm currently into is called Heavenly Love. The players control a woman who has the power of Heaven. Has to save her world from Hell. And with help of her four now, male lead characters, which are her husbandos. I'm not sure I completely understand. We seem really passionate about it. Talking to Theo about Heavenly Love, and what I mean by my husbandos being under maintenance, makes my heart flutter. I'm not sure he completely understands, but he listens to me all the same. Time passes, but we're so engrossed in our conversation that we don't notice the ominous dark clouds gathering overhead until it's too late, a torrential downpour falling from the sky. Quick, grab your things and get inside. I quickly grab my things and follow Theo inside his living room. Even though we picked everything up as quickly as possible, we're still panting and drenched. Wait here, I'll get you a towel. It's cozy inside. There's a bunch of pictures on the wall that catch my eye. They're the usual home picture quality, but every one featured looks happy. This supposed to be his family. They look like a very close bunch. The pictures on the wall remind me of my own passion, from a long time ago. Doe-eyed Iris wanted to be a photographer, or at least doing it for fun. I hadn't thought about those days in a long time. Check out the pictures. One particular one of a very young-looking Theo by a motorcycle catches my eye. I squint and lean closer and inspect it closer. It's definitely Theo. Is he blonde? As Theo returns with several towels, I point to the picture. Is that you? Yeah, I was really into Billy Idol at that time. Bleached my hair and was sure I'd follow in his rebellious footsteps.
I even had the whole, "this world doesn't allow me to dream, so I'm chasing the one that will" speech from my dad.
He carefully drifts the towel over my shoulders. Well, things didn't happen like you planned. And the world goes on, you go on, and you change. Another towel is draped over my hair. Sorry, I don't have any fancy hair towels around. May I? Boy, may you what? He gestures to my hair. With a nod, he starts ruffling and drying my hair. I feel like I can do that, though. The movements seem to come naturally to him, as if he does this often. Why is he doing all this for me? Well, his clothes are soaked. Well, the game really got one part true. Men do get harder covered in wet shirts. Is that a thing? I don't know. I don't know if it is a thing.
Your hair is very soft.
This is so weird. Can I touch yours? Might. Your hair. Wait, what did you think? He's insinuating something else. Oh, right, yeah, of course. I can tell from my shoulders to start drying Theo's hair as he continues to dry mine. My hand slips and touches his still wet hair. Your hair is soft, too. We stand there, continuing to dry each other's hair and just smiling like idiots as we pamper each other. Look how both of us are staring at each other causes us to both laugh out loud. We share this charming moment together, just laughing and looking into one another's eyes. Ah, to hell with it. You didn't come here for a date. Might as well go for it. I jestingly put my palms to his chest. For the way it rises and falls as his breath quickens. His hands drop to his sides and he looks down at me. Maris? Set my hands up to his shoulders and look up. Since we have established that neither of us are a serial killer, this could be the part where we stop talking and start kissing. What the fuck? Theo swallows and nods. Are you sure you don't have a husband? I'm positive. Theo nods. I raise on my tiptoes and plant a quick kiss on his lips. Another. And another. I have so many concerns with this character. She's very quick. Like, I understand, like, the whole if you know, you know kind of a thing, but she tends to really, really jump into it, you know? God damn. My arms wrap around his neck, and we stare into each other's eyes for a bit. I can't taste my lips. Can you taste them for me? That is fucking disgusting. That was incredibly cheesy. That was gross. Can't help but adore him right now. I lean in for another kiss to slowly run my... No. I think I might be seeing fireworks. His hand lands on the back of my neck, pulling me closer, kissing me deeper. A shock of inspiration hits me. I grab his shirt and we fall down on the couch, him laying on top of me. I knew that I really should have gotten a bigger couch. And my hands were mapping the chest under his wet t-shirt. He doesn't reciprocate and chooses to explore my neck with his lips instead. Ooh, definitely seeing fireworks. Your skin is just as soft as your hair. If that were the case, I am so concerned. There was keeping some distance between our bodies as he nibbles on my earlobe, while I lazily drag my nails along his back. He's going where I think he's going. As I'm about to let my hands wander further, he seems to freeze up. Is there anything wrong? It's, He frees himself from our tangle of arms and legs and wet clothes and slowly gets up, a sheepish grin appearing on his face.
Can we talk? I'd like to get to know you more first.
Honestly, thank you, Theo. I sit up, smoothing my hair as the blood starts rushing back to my head, taking me back to reality. Sure, let's talk. Thanks, really. And just don't do casual anymore. Too many bad experiences. Before I can say anything else, the insufferable melody rings out of his pocket again. Sorry, it's my brother. I gotta take this. He stretches a few nervous phrases over the phone, then looks at me apologetically. He's stuck at the shop, so I have to pick up his kids from their extracurriculars.
Let me call you a cab.
I start protesting that I can take a hike for myself. He dials a number from memory, quickly instructs directions to his house. Don't worry, I know a female driver. She was between fares, so she'll be here in 3 minutes. He picks up a hoodie from his couch and hands it to me.
Put this on. You don't want to catch a cold.
And now I get a hoodie. Thank you. I start to feel frustrated by his overbearing tone. How will I get this back to you? You know where I live. Feel free to drop it off any Tuesday. He winks as the car horn blares outside. Theo starts ushering me out the door.
I'll see you around?
Oh, you can count on it. Hey, wait! It happened so quickly. I didn't even register that Theo isn't completely blowing me off. It all sinks in as the gentle way he places his hand on my shoulder. The way I can't seem to breathe when he leans his face closer to mine. What? Yo, his hoodie is nice. Damn. My stammer of surprise trails off as Theo presses his lips against mine, his other arm circling around my waist and pulling me closer. His lips taste like licorice. It's not clear how that could be possible, but I try not to focus on that, as I want to relish this moment instead. It's a precious meeting. I really like Theo. I feel like I could be myself around him.
That's an apology for having you leave so soon.
I could stay. Not this time.
I'll see you around.
Wait. Okay, this is definitely not what I was expecting. Did he really just shove me out? Wait. Not only was I thrown out of my game, but it now feels like I've been thrown out of this guy's house. Well, it was fun while it lasted. And you got a hoodie. The driver was surprisingly nice, and the ride back home was quicker than my usual hyper experience. As I went through the door, I pulled my phone to text my best friend. Sup, Joe? Well, I'm alive. I mean, the man is gorgeous, especially in a wet t-shirt. Oh? No. We made it out on his couch, but we didn't go all the way. Annoying. I mean, I really like him. Maybe he's right on taking it slow. Yeah, I think so. He's really easy to talk to. Well, sure, but are you looking for a relationship? I thought you were just... I don't know what I wanted. Whatever it is. I support you, just be careful. We know how your we both know your track record with partners. Don't remind me. Keep me updated. You got another date lined up. Theo, chapter 2. A couple of days after Theo kicked me out, I found myself stranded by the roadside. It's a bad luck. The 100 unlucky gotcha pulls without getting what you want luck, and then there's my luck. Looked down at the flat tire of my old beater car in exasperation. This is exactly why I usually take hyper everywhere. Whenever I go anywhere in this old piece of junk, something happens every damn time. How much in my trunk? The spare is there, but the tools have been missing since I bought it, as always. I actually happen to know someone who fixes cars, but he kicked me out before I managed to even ask for his phone number. He didn't kick me out. We were really interrupted. I only know his address does nothing for me now. At this point, I'm just thinking of ditching the car and using my hyper everywhere. The damn thing's more trouble than it's worth. Well, since we know... I saw him pull up Rooster Search to figure out if there's a car service in this town. Some place called Ted's Automotive Service Center. It seems to have the highest rating, so I dial their number. A gruff old male voice answers the second ring. Yeah? Hi, is this Ted's Automotive Service Center? Yeah, it's Ted's. What do you need? I have a flat tire. Can you help me out? Kid, you busy? There's someone with a flat tire on the phone. Where can we find you? I'll send over my coordinates via Rooster Chat. Hear muffled laughter from the phone. Sorry, dear, that won't help him. Which road are you on? I opened up Rooster Maps to describe my location as closely as possible. Gotcha. Should be over in half an hour. Only the tire? You won't need it towed. Do you have a spare? Only the tire. I have a spare but no tools. I'll be waiting. About 20 minutes later, as the sun starts to set, a car pulls up in front of me. A redhead jumps out.
Hey!
Hey, name's Mark. Oh, you're the sad chick. Seems like you haven't gotten better. What's wrong? That's rude. Not that matters to you, but I have a flat. Mark walks over and kneels down and inspects the tire. I didn't ask for help. I have somebody on the way. Yeah, where are they? It takes a minute to investigate it and feels around a little bit. Yeah, I have a flat, alright. That really sucks for you. Shut the fuck up, Mark. He starts poking it, pretending to know what he's doing. I don't know much, but I know that isn't how you fix a flat. What the hell are you doing? Just giving the Mark touch. Sometimes they reinflate if I poke them. No, I'm pretty sure that's just your own ego reinflating. Well, this one isn't working, that sucks. But this'll help. He gives me a card with his phone number on it. He's the guy for real. He starts to walk back to his car. Hey, that's it? You're not gonna actually help me? Nope, let's get a drink together sometime though. Bye. Unless you just want to come home with me. Seriously, after all the shit he's done. It is getting late. Should I go home with Mark? Abso-fucking-lutely not! I'm not gonna stay for that, no. No way. It's your funeral. I have pepper spray. Mark starts to get into his car. The truck sporting Ted's Automotive Service on the side stops right behind my car. A familiar form hops out.
Hey.
Iris. Theo.
We've gotta stop meeting like this.
Like what?
Being set up by other people.
But then we never meet at all.
I was thinking something more along the lines of, maybe we should set something up on our own terms.
And that works too. As a sheer laugh, Mark changes course and stomps back over toward us. Handyman. Theo looks toward Mark and decides to ignore him. Probably for the best, to be honest. Anyway, why didn't you call me directly? I would have gotten here faster. First of all, you didn't give me your number. Second, I called a place called Ted's. Ted is my dad. People like the name Ted's, so we never changed it. That old man is still kicking. When are you gonna just leave him be and get out of town? Mark, I don't have to answer that, especially to you. It brings attention to me.
Anyway.
Oh, now I see. Mr. Grease on his hands is why you were so stuck up. Fine. There's steps between Mark and I.
You do know that I take pleasure when someone insults me, or someone I like. It means I don't have to be nice anymore.
I mean, okay. He glares at the redhead. Fuck off. Whatever, man. She'll ditch you soon and ride the Mark train. I don't... I know I have to at some point, but I'd really rather not. Mark is kind of a dick. I seriously doubt that. Same! I watch Mark head back to his car and drive away, being sure to rev his engine repeatedly. I have a strange feeling that he doesn't give a damn about actually getting under my skirt, but just wants to one-up Theo. Sorry about that. Mark is... well, he's a creature of the town. You know each other.
Yeah, went to the same high school. He used to hang with the cool crowd, and now...
Well, he used to be too cool for that. Thing is, I grew out of it. He didn't. Hopefully he gets the picture. Wait, what picture? There were not anything.
Enough about Mark. I hope my dad wasn't too rough on the phone. He's kind of old school when it comes to customer service.
Actually, we've been bugging him to retire completely. But believe it or not, he actually likes to answer the phone. No, he sounds fun. I wish I could get away with talking to customers like that. Why do you think that? Goes with the industry. Now, can you show me what's wrong with the car? As you can see, it's your average, ordinary, everyday flat tire. I have a spare in my trunk, but no tools to change it.
That's why I'm here.
That is why you're here. Theo winks, pulling a lift and a big lug winch out of the truck bed and bringing them over.
So, how do you want to do it?
I learned how to change in driver's ed, but I haven't done it ever since. Can you walk me through the motions while I do it?
Are you sure? You might get dirty.
I'm sure. Give me that lift and the big wrench, and I'll do it myself. Go ahead. I'll tell you when to change the thing. Bit to the right would hit the right spot. Don't be afraid to put your weight into it. Okay, maybe be more gentle now. You might break something. I know I was annoyed with his demanding tone the last time, but I find it kinda hot. He's a good teacher. It's perfect. A couple of cars honk while going by. Obviously need to say something about Theo standing next to me while I do all the work. And I take pauses to show them my middle finger. Takes me almost half an hour. My hands are covered in road dust, but I have the spare fixed on. Theo checks everything and nods approvingly.
Amazing work. I wouldn't have done better myself.
Theo gives an inspection of the old tire and frowns. The tread has some damage as well. It's not something you need looked at right away, but you'll probably need it replaced down the line. I also noticed a serious rust on your rims. I don't think any shop in this town will be able to get original parts to fix this. I can just get aftermarket parts, right? Sure. It probably won't match exactly. It might look wonky, but it'll run. That's all that matters, right? It truly is. Okay, now you have your spare on. Our shop is about to close, but you can come by tomorrow morning. We'll patch the real tire and get it back on. Checking the pressure might also be a good idea. I don't usually do this, but how about I drop the payment for me driving out if you do something for me? I think you might have the wrong idea about what a retail manager does. No, nothing like that. Good with technology, right? Theo pulls out his flip phone from his pocket.
The rain on our date seems to have messed some things up with this one. I need a replacement, but I have no idea about the new phones.
I remember you even play games on yours, and I thought you might know a lot. Sure thing. I can take you to the repair store when you're free.
Next Tuesday?
Let's meet there. Can I get your number? Theo hands me a business card. My mobile number is the second from the top. Home is first. Flipping business card? Wait, home number? Like a landline. What year is this? Well, I'm not being completely honest here. He puts a hand on my upper arm and judges my reaction. I questioningly tilt my head to one side.
I do need a new phone, but I also really want to see you again.
I don't seem to protest. He presses a quick kiss to my hair.
And this time, we'll set up the date ourselves.
I spoke at his comment. It only took us the third time to do it ourselves. Well, like they say, third time's the charm, right? Before I can say anything, Theo steps back and retreats to his car. He pauses and rolls down his window before driving away.
And I do expect you to give me my hoodie back. So I'll see you on Tuesday.
Absolutely not. The hoodie is mine forever. Yeah, I look forward to it. Okay, I might have gotten the wrong impression. What exactly do I do with this guy? I arrive home without further issues and pick up my phone to give updates on the situation to my friend. He's just picking up the phone when I called. I'm sorry, it was on silent. Is everything okay? Had another flat. But guess who came to help me when I called the auto shop? Theo. Oh, is he the guy? You know, he never told me his name. So? Well, I'm not sure what to do with him. But he really has a way with words. He's busy as all hell. But he said he wanted to see me again. And? We have a date next Tuesday. Yes! Keep me updated. Of course. Theo, chapter 3. I texted Theo my phone number, as his phone screen started to get a bit cloudy. I wasn't sure if he actually got it. Great message. Wow. This looks like a virus in his phone. I don't think he meant to send that. I decided to put him out of his misery and call him up. After a few rings, Theo's husky voice picks up.
Hey.
Hello, it's Theo. Theo, it's me, Iris. I could not read your text. You also sent me a string of symbols.
Oh.
Oh, what did I send? A C followed by some equal marks followed by an 8.
Why does that sound familiar? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
Well, that's unfortunate. Sorry about all that. The rain really did a number. I can tell. Your voice sounds fuzzy too. Well, the sooner we get you a new phone, the better. Alright, see you later. Hi! Hello! I noticed a little bit of cat food and water in the alleyway. Has someone been feeding you? Giving him head scratches, he meows at me, as if telling me all about the person feeding him. I can't stay for long today, I have a date. Think whoever's feeding you though, okay? Of course, I'll tell you all about it. Be a good boy, okay? Before getting into my car, I make sure to give him a few extra pets. Obviously. Yeah, a little kissy on the forehead. I arrive at the destination at the designated time to see Theo waiting in the mall with 2 cups of coffee.
Hey.
Got a plain black and a latte. What do you want? Point of the latte. A latte for the cute lady. Thanks. Takes the latte. It's perfect, just like Theo. Stop it, Iris. I've only known him for like almost 2 weeks. Theo enjoys his black coffee, I sip my latte. We sit down at the bench nearby. In silence, we enjoy his company and the caffeine boost. Anywho, why do you still use a flip phone? Privacy?
I guess. I just never got around to upgrading.
How did you manage that? I mean, there's a lot of things to go through. Oh, that go through apps and such nowadays. Must be a real pain at times. Theo shrugs.
I did give it a whirl a couple of years ago, when everyone switched from texting to those messaging things. I wanted to keep up, but there were so many options, and the manual was no use. I think it might be impossible at this point. There's just too big of a learning curve.
I shook my head in frustration. How is he surviving in the modern world? How do you manage the business? Acquiring parts, bookings, taxes, payroll. I had someone set up a computer for me. And I do know what rooster brass and all that is. I have an email too, which I sometimes use for bookings. And obviously, I know how to run car diagnostics software and the like. But for the rest of the stuff, I usually have someone for all of that. My brother does all the CAD stuff at work. He went to school for it. My sister has an accounting business. We get by. What if nobody's there to help? What if I was a complete dolt and couldn't describe where I was when you came out to help me?
I'd figure something out. I always do.
You said people set stuff up for you. Can't they just walk you through everything? I must admit that at that point, I'm a bit embarrassed to ask. But don't feel like I have the time to learn new things that aren't pertinent to my life, you know? But it is pertinent, I mean. What if you go to a concert?
I go regularly. I usually just buy my tickets at the venue.
What about when you travel? How will you get things around unknown places? Book tickets in hotels. Find the best reviewed places. Know that your flights have changed. Last time I flew, my flight canceled like 18 times. Or my flight changed like 18 times. Joe looks away. Clearly struck a note there. I take an organized tour or something. And in the end, I don't travel that much. There's enough to do around here. He is irritated, so we're not going to do it. Okay, I'll leave it at that then. Theo looks away from me. Thanks. We sit in awkward silence. Pretty sure I can feel the stares of passerbys at us. Two-day men never give me this existential dread. Well, for the most part. I just wish I knew what Theo was thinking. Sorry, I got a little heated. After a few more moments of silence, Theo finally speaks. I'm used to it, to be honest. But that didn't really bug me. He shifts his head to look up at the ceiling. I love it here.
Back in the day, I thought it was some sort of an adulthood requirement to go out in the world and search for a place where you belong. As cheesy as it sounds, it took a big scare to make me learn that sometimes you're already where you belong.
Why did you start yelling at me?
After all, nothing and nobody is eternal. If staying here means that I get to see my folks hundreds of times before we part ways permanently, it's worth it in my book.
Theo offers me a melancholy smile. That's why I hold on to projects I share with people. Like that old project from back in the day with my dad. Old project. Remember when you came to my place and I was working on a car? That was something Dad and I started together. I had no idea. But I feel like such an asshole. If it's been burdening you to work on the project, why don't you just give it up? I'm having some hurdles, sure. But I feel like I have to at least try to finish it up, you know? Wasn't there something you set to your mind that you'd want to accomplish no matter what? Honestly, I couldn't think about it. I'd gone to college, got my bachelor's in business administration to appease my parents. I was going to be that hashtag girl boss, but I think I gave up on that a while ago. Well, maybe we can revive that passion of yours together. What were they? I mutter under my breath. Photography. Theo leans in closer.
I didn't quite catch that.
Photography. Photography? Oh, that's why you're so interested in the photos at my place. Turn away, embarrassed. Well, that, and I'd like seeing your family. Theo smiles, placing a hand on my shoulder. He turns me to face him. Why are you embarrassed? It's a silly hobby that isn't going to get me anywhere in life.
I don't think it's silly at all. If you really like it, why not pick it back up?
Theo gently kisses my forehead.
I'll help you revive that hobby of yours.
Theo smiles at me. We stay like that for a few moments, supporting one another. I wanted to know more about him, what his wants and dreams were. But I knew probing him wasn't the right way to go about it. I just have to wait for him to open up little by little. After a few moments, Theo stands up and offers me his hand.
Your hand looks heavy. Can I hold it for you?
God, I hate you. I laugh at his cheesy request. I can't help but oblige and give him my hand. Oh dear, it's quite a burden on me. Please help me lift this weight. Theo also begins laughing as he takes my hand, helping me off the bench. He then pokes it up my forehead with his index finger.
Okay. Enough with the dramatics.
Too much? Not at all. Wielding hands, we make our way to the Paris store. Okay, let's go in and see what they have. Welcome to the Paris store. Would you like a double whack bar?
Oh!
Oh, wait. I mean, what kind of device are you looking for today? The poor clerk looks exhausted. Sounds like he mixed himself up with another job too. He immediately pulls out his old busted phone and shows the store clerk.
Can I get something like this?
Oh! This is a vintage Magaya. I didn't think they still made... Oh. I didn't think they made these still. Oh. Are there none like this? Not quite. There are some similar that I could show you. It's just that these vintage phones are so eclectic that I tend to get excited. Yes, well, what phones would you recommend? Store clerk motions for us to follow him. He chooses a phone that is like Theo's old model, as the clerk puts it. This one is going to be the closest to your old model. It's bigger and has a color screen. I like it. All the song is going over my head. You seriously can't be thinking of getting another flip phone. What about the other models? Maybe a smartphone? Remember, smartphone illiterate here. Yes, we have a lot of models. It points to the flagship phone display.
Anything more sturdy than these? They look like they break easily.
Tristan points to a different display at the side. Yes, these are probably what you want. This one in particular is very popular with the handy folks. It has IP67 resistance. Theo nods understandingly. I know there's IP numbers associated with my phone, but I have no idea what they are.
That would really come in handy at the shop.
It can be washed with both soap and industrial cleaners, and can withstand drops of over 3 meters without cracking the screen. And look! A gazillion lumen flashlight built in. Built to military specifications. Great warranty, too. Theo's eyes seem to light up at the descriptions. Right at that moment, we're interrupted by a noxious, familiar voice blaring through the store.
Theo! Finally getting with the times and joining the modern world?
I am so ready for Mark to choke. I hate this man!
And he brought a consultant with him. How adorable.
I will wring his damn neck just to watch him squirm. I hate Mark. Don't you have anything better to do? Oh hey, comedy nerd. My business isn't with you today. Unfortunately, Mark looks toward Theo and me. Sorry. No, you have anything better to do than hang out with someone who still thinks texting is done with physical buttons. He's stuck in his ways, just like the rest of his family. I know it's getting close to time, but I want to shut this motherfucker down. You know, you've been a thorn in my side for a while. What the hell is your problem with me? Iris, he's not worth... No, don't stop me. Turn back to Mark and get closer to him. Are you still upset with your own life, that you have to constantly heckle others? It looked like that with the bartender, too. The entire store goes silent. Mark stares at me, rage appearing in his eyes.
I've seen your kind. You're just here until something better shows up. Then you'll run back to your big city dream, but we're all stuck here in this small town nightmare.
The whole world turned silent. Is that true? Turned toward Theo, who didn't look fazed by Mark's words. Mark's was out of the Paris store. In a few moments, the rest of the customers go back to their business. I breathe in relief. Feel a gentle touch on my arm. It's Theo.
Hey.
Hey, about what Mark said. Theo paused and looks deep in my eyes. We don't have to talk about it right now. This would have been a moment to stare in each other's eyes longingly, if it weren't for the store clerk interrupting us.
So...
I'm sorry to interrupt, but thanks for that. You guys have been heckling me since I came to town. Anyway, have you decided what kind of phone you want? Well, Iris, what do you think? I really like the flip phone, but all these new features sound great. And also, I'd like to try those messaging apps with you. Things would be a lot easier if Theo had a smartphone. At the same time, I'm not sure he'll be able to use it. A flip phone would be more comfortable, but it almost feels insulting. At least he could use it. The model is really similar to the one you had. I think it would be best for you. It looks similar, but it's clean and the battery should hold longer than 3 days, right? Here, Tristan gulped behind the counter. 3 days. Yeah, that's how long my current one lasts. But the battery in this one will be fresh, so it should hold out longer, right? Which decade is this guy really from? Well, maybe he uses it in the same way. Well, let's get your Sims changed and all. Sorry, hit the mic. Did not mean to. We're on a bench outside of the Paris store, playing with Theo's new phone. He's getting the hang of it quickly. How's the new phone, Theo? It's good, simple, very similar to my old one. Seems happy, but the words feel empty. But it's my imagination, but he looks empty. It's good. You need any help? No, I think I got the hang of it. I'm gonna call my dealer real quick. Dealer? Yeah. Sorry, I got a new phone. My old one broke. Yeah. Oh, okay, the parts will come in. Damn, that late, huh? Yeah, no. I don't know what else to do. Thanks. Theo hangs up the phone and looks a bit somber. Is everything alright? Yeah, it's all good. Nothing to worry about. Lie. We sit there awkwardly, in silence. I don't know much about what happened, but I wanted him to know that I was there for him. I make eye contact right then and there. I can't stand it, he's too cute. Hey Theo, press my lips in a kissing motion and wriggle my eyebrows. What are you, 15? Puts his arm playfully. Sure. He leans over and offers his cheek to me. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. That's not what I mean, you fool. Lean over and give him a peck on the cheek. Not exactly what I meant, though. He smiles and laughs at me. He takes a look left and right to see that we didn't have an audience. Then looks me in the eyes.
I got the feeling you were going to say that.
He places a hand on the back of my neck and pulls me into a short kiss. Tenderly, softly. It's not as intense as the hot, passionate makeout session we had at his house. Wow, kissing in a mall like two teenagers. Maybe I am 15 after all. His kisses seem more romantic, more intimate, more real. But pulling away completely, he plants another kiss on my forehead. Same time next Tuesday? Yeah. What would you say to coming over to my place? Yeah, that could work. I immediately message him my address on his new phone, giggling like a love-struck puppy. His phone dings and he gets it. I have him pull out my phone to inspect it. Maybe I should get a new phone too. Or have another date on Tuesday. Yes! How are you all gonna do? Oh, what are you all gonna do? God, I can't read. I'm not sure, he's coming over though. He's coming over, and you're not sure? You know damn well what you should be doing. I hate you, Joe. Oh, trust, I really want to. But I don't want to fuck this up. With Theo, gotta take it slow. We only had one proper date. So making out in wet clothes on his couch is taking it slow. That was... Ugh, I forgot his hoodie. So y'all are sharing clothes? Never mind. You skipped the fucking bit and went straight to marriage. That's some intimate stuff if I ever heard it. Yep, I can see your face now. You're blushing. I'm not. Liar. Damn it. They're right. I'm blushing big time. Theo, Chapter 4. With that, I am going to end this episode here. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you later.